Hey guys, have you ever wondered what an artist does to change this to this? Or how about this to this? It's through a method called shading or adding value. Value is one of the elements of art, which means it's one of the main tools artists use to create their artwork. Think of it as just one of the tools in an artist's toolbox. When we use the word value, we are talking about all the different shades of one color, everything from light to dark. When we add value to a drawing, it makes a picture go from flat to round, or two-dimensional to three-dimensional. That's what we call 3D. That just means that the image looks like it would in real life, like something we could reach out and touch, feeling around the object, the front, the sides, the back, the bottom, and the top. Value isn't just in black and white. It exists in color too. But let's start simple. I want you guys to take a crayon, any color of your choice, and let's practice making two different values together. For the first value, I want you to press as hard as you can, filling up all that space with really dark color, the darkest you can get it. For the second value, I want you to do the opposite. Press as lightly as you can, as if the crayon were barely touching the paper. You did it! Congratulations on creating your first two values. Now for the challenging part. Can you create a third value that's somewhere in between these two? That means you would have to press harder than the one that's very, very light, but not quite as hard as the one that's very, very dark. Give it a try. Look, you've already created 3 different values. Now let's use those values. How about with this acorn? So I'm going to start with one particular brown, and I'm going to start with my really light pressure color here for the majority of the acorn cap, the little hat that it's wearing. However, for the bright side edge, I'm going to use my really dark value and press really, really hard so that it looks kind of like a shadow as it curves around the acorn. I'm going to use a slightly different brown, a little bit lighter for the main part of the acorn, and I'm going to do the same thing where I'm having the really dark shade of that brown on that right side shadow, and then the lighter shade, the lighter value on the main part of the acorn. So here you have our finished product. See how it looks really 3D because we have this shadow or shading or value difference on here? That is the idea. So for your coloring sheets that I want you guys to do today, I want you to develop a little value scale like we did first here with the browns, where you have your dark, middle, and light. You're going to be working with these two pictures, one of the grapes and one of the fish. Look for the 3 different values and practice coloring them first for the grapes in green and for the fish in black or gray, that dark, middle, and light. And then, depending on where you see it in the picture, color it on your coloring sheet. As always, good luck and have fun.